Hola, sois un público maravilloso. Estoy orgulloso de actuar frente a vosotros. Ana diyecekler bu kız geldi. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As I promised, I'm back again every week on Tuesday with an interesting topic. And today's interesting topic is going to be start learning Spanish language from here. Yes, you heard it right. I don't mean to say that you will learn this language from watching this video. I don't mean to say you will talk like blah 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 blah, like very fluent in Spanish. I don't mean that. But you will learn every basic phrases in Spanish language, and you can decide if you want to learn Spanish or not. Yes. In childhood, I had so much interest in Spanish language. You may ask, why Isa? Why do you have interest in Spanish language? I'll explain it to you. Don't worry. First reason is it's a very cool language. For example, in the beginning, I said a sentence. Did you like it? It was very cool, like I was saying something complicated or unique. But actually, it's just a normal sentence. And second reason is, I researched that 21 countries talk in this language. 21 language isn't a little number, it's very big. That's why I love Spanish language. But their accents are different. Yes, Spanish is completely different, South America is completely different, and Mexico is completely different. I know, but we will go through this together. Yes. And the third reason is their people are like us, are like Turkish and Azerbaijan people. For example, when someone is lost or needs help, everyone will come together and help them, right? They are very positive. They are very positive. My mom went to Spain and she said that they were like dancing like this, like this, like this, like this. They were dancing in the middle of the road. Yes, middle of the road. They are so positive, I can't explain it. But they have some complicated things. What is it? For example, when you want to ask something but you are writing it, you will see in the beginning of the sentence a question mark. Upside down. What? What? Have you heard a question mark upside down? I've never seen that, but in Spanish language there is. There is also feminine and masculine. In feminine the words end with A, in masculine the words end with O. But there are words who ends with E. What are we gonna do? Huh? This is so complicated, but we will get through this, don't worry about it. And some people are like, no, I will only listen to it and I'm not going to learn grammar. I will do it, I am sure. No, you will never do it. Stop talking, just shut up. You have to learn grammar. You just have to learn it. Grammar is important. For example, in English, you can just listen to it and get it. But in Spanish, you won't. You will never do it, okay? Samantha.
Stop. Who is Samantha?
No, you will never do it. Now, I'm going to teach you how to learn Spanish language. Not only Spanish language, other language too. First, it's going to be just have a notebook. This is my notebook. I'm going to show it to you. Look at this. Oh, look at this. I'm not lying. I do learn Spanish language. And where did I learn this? Where did I learn all of this? From this book. This book is in Russian, but I am talking in English. But I'm Azerbaijan. Okay, never mind. Just forget about that. Look at this. This is in Russian. Испанский с нуля. This means Spanish from zero. It's a very good book. There is words, exercises, grammar, everything you want to see. This book, I recommend it if you know Russian language or if you are Russian. Second is going to be top 10 common Spanish words. You can just go to Google and write top 10 common Spanish words. By doing this, you will learn so many words. I promise. For example, what are we talking in our own language in our daily life? We are just saying good morning, good night, for example, like that. And in Spanish, you can also do that too. For example, buenos dias, Estoy bien, ¿cómo estás? Hola, adiós, blah, 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 like that. So, it's pretty useful too. For example, what's buenos dias, you may ask? It's good morning. What's buenas noches? It's good night. For example, what's adios? Wait, you don't know what adios is? It's bye-bye. I'm just kidding, it's bye. I know you don't know, you just came here to learn. I'm not going to judge you. And one of my favorite words is perdón or mañana. Can you see how cool it sounds? Mañana. Third reason is going to be you spend your time in your phone all the time, like, right? So just change the language to the language you're learning. For example, I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do it after this video. So you're going to just change it and then you can just do whatever you want to do in your phone. Fourth reason is going to be follow famous people who speak the language you want to learn. For example, just go to your Instagram or YouTube or any social media app and just search some people. Just find people who talk the language you want to learn today. And the last fifth reason is going to be Instagram post. I know everyone has Instagram, right? I guess just any social media. When you post something, just write it in your own language. For example, good morning. And in the down, you are going to write it in the language you want to learn. For example, I want to learn Spanish. I'm going to write good morning, and in the down, I'm going to write buenos dias. That's very simple. By the way, this is not only Spanish language. This is related to other languages too. Yes. Now, I'm going to teach you basic phrases and words, letters, everything, basic knowledge. There is 27 letters, but I'm not going to tell all of them. I'm just going to tell some of them. For example, se. See this? Se. In English, it's si, but in Spanish, it's se. Se. For example, if you see E or I letter in front of the C, then it will be pronounced se. But in other reasons, it's going to be ka. For example, let's say cielo. Cielo. This means sky. But when we say corazón, it will be heart. Corazón. I'm going to show you G letter. In English, it's pronounced G, but in Spanish, it's je. If we see A or I in front of the letter, then we are going to pronounce it je. Say it with me, je. But in other reasons, it's going to be g. For example, grande. This means big. Then I'm going to say the letter G. No, not G. Now the letter J. In English, we pronounce it J, but in Spanish, we pronounce it J. Huh? For example, let's take the word Japanese, Japanese. It's very strange, but it's okay. Spanish language, it's cool. Now the letter H. In English, with J, say it H, but in Spanish, what do we say? Nothing. It doesn't have any pronunciation. It doesn't have a sound. So, for example, when you text someone, ha 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 ha, they will read it, ah 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 ah. That's very strange. Now I'm going to tell you the feminine and masculine I told you earlier. For example, let's say baño. What does it end with? O, right? O. So it's masculine, but when we say casa, this means home, casa. Then it will be feminine because it ends with A. And there are some articles like in English, for example, el and la. El is in masculine, la is in feminine. For example, what are we gonna put in baño, el or la? Of course, el. But what are we gonna put in casa? We are gonna put la, la casa. See how it's very good? If you want to do them in plural, we will say los baños and las casas, las casas. I like this language. Then adjective and noun. You may ask, why are you saying this? We know this. It's going to be adjective and noun. Why are you saying this? No, it's different. Sorry about that, but it's different. For example, you want to say red shoes. How are you going to say it? La zapata roja. La zapata roja. See, it sounds so cool to me. I don't know if you can see this. I've just said so many times cool, but because it's cool, like La Zapata Roja. Wow, La Zapata Roja. And by the way, in this point, I want to say that first it comes noun, then comes adjective. But sometimes it's different. But in when you want to say little or many, much, like that, many is mucho and little is poco. Mucho, poco. For example, you want to say mucho manzana. You'll just say mucho manzana. This means many apple. But if you want to say little apple, poco manzana. Poco manzana. Then it's going to be little apple. The complicated point of Spanish language is verbs. I know, right? Verbs. I hate this topic, but we're going to go through this. Don't worry. Okay. So, are, ir, er. Yes, are, ir, er. For example, you just want to say hablar. What's hablar? Speaking. This means speaking. For example, you want to say I speak. How are you going to say it? Yo hablo. And you want to say you speak. Tú hablas. How are you going to memorize it? Just have to do it. I don't know. Just have to memorize it. That's it. That's the main reason in this verb thingy. Yes. In are it's different, in it's different, and in ear it's completely different. So it's pretty bad. But in this book, I memorized it. So yes. And if you came to this point of the video, if you came this far, this means that you're crazy to learn Spanish language like me. Now I'm going to teach you words. For example, what is of course? You didn't say it to us. Okay, I'm going to say it. Por supuesto, or you can say claro. For example, you are going to shop and just buy, I don't know, a cake or something. No, you won't buy a cake in shop, right? You just go buy a pencil, right? It's pencil. I don't know what to think of. Pencil, and then you're going to say gracias, and they are going to say de nada. What does this mean? Gracias means thank you, and de nada means you're welcome. It's pretty simple, yes. Then, what is ¿cómo estás? I've seen this word so much. What's ¿cómo estás, Aisha? ¿Cómo estás is how are you? What's ¿cómo te llamas then? ¿Cómo te llamas is what is your name? For example, you can say me llamo Aisu, or you can say mi nombre es Aisu. It's both the same thing. And what's mucho gusto? Mucho gusto is nice to meet you. You said perdón. What's perdón? It's my favorite word, by the way. Perdón means just excuse me. For example, you are walking and then you suddenly come to someone and you're just going to say perdón. That's pretty simple. If you want to say sorry, you just gotta say lo siento, lo siento. I say sorry in this video so much, so I'm going to say lo siento from now on. Lo siento, lo siento, lo siento. And if you want to continue this topic, this Spanish topic, if you like this topic, just like, and I'm going to see it, and I'm going to do these videos, so many of them. Yes. And that's basically it. It's just Spanish language, how to learn Spanish language, basic phrases. I know you didn't actually speak while watching this video, but I'm going to do more of this video, so just like. Okay, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and bye guys. Adios. 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 Spanish alfabeto. Spanish alfabeto. Me llamo encantada de concerto. I speak so good, right? Encantada de concerte. Oh my god, my leg.